This afternoon is the memorial service for former Vice President Walter Mondale, who died 1 year ago at the age of 93. COVID forced the family to push back the public service several times over the past year. President Joe Biden is flying to Minnesota for today's memorial service. As Pat Kessler reports, Walter Mondale played a significant role at the center of America's most important events for more than half a century.
He was the son of a Methodist minister and a music teacher from tiny Elmore, Minnesota. But Walter Mondale had other ideas. Organizing Hubert Humphrey's first U.S. Senate campaign, State Attorney General, U.S. Senator, and Vice President of the United States. Choosing Mondale for vice president was a surprise, but the small-town kid from Elmore understood the peanut farmer from Plains.
When Carter and I got together walking through his small town, I understood it. And when we talked about these issues, I think we hit it off.
Mondale redefined the vice presidency, Carter's closest advisor, remaining friends for life, the longest living former president and vice president in U.S. history.
He was a perfect partner, and I don't think we ever had a serious argument during the 4 years, which was better than the relationship between me and my wife.
Mondale made history on his own when he ran, choosing America's first female running mate, Geraldine Ferraro.
Our message is that America is for everyone.
Mondale lost to Ronald Reagan in a landslide, winning only his home state of Minnesota. But he wasn't finished. Ambassador to Japan in the 90s, and in 2002, thrust again into public life.
Anticipated that Senator Wellstone was indeed aboard that small plane and is now confirmed to have died.
U.S. Senator Paul Wellstone was killed in a plane crash days before the election.
It's a beautiful day.
Mondale took Wellstone's place in a Senate campaign marked by shock and grief, losing his last race. Mondale was never down for long. Late in life, he still had a wry, self-deprecating sense of humor.
Some people have complained tonight that there's been a lot of flattery going on. I don't find it that way at all.
Dividing his time between teaching and his law office, but never changing who he was.
I'm a progressive. I like to see human problems solved. I like to end hateful behavior if I can. I guess that makes me a liberal.
Pat Kessler, WCCO 4 News.
Thank you, Pat, for that important report there. WCCO.com will stream the Celebration of Life service today at Northrop Auditorium on the U of M campus. You can look for it live at 1:30 p.m.